Hey guys, Logan here with Golden Raids. I'm recapping our war with InTheDark, which is a notorious mod clan, and I'm just gonna play through some replays while I narrate. So here we go, starting with King on number 3. We went into this war with a bit of a different strategy. We knew they were modders, so we figured if they thought we gave up on the war, that they would probably go easy on us and they wouldn't mod us as hard. So we decided to only use a few of our lower level attacks in the first hours of war and hold about 90% of our attacks until the last 4 hours. The intent was that they wouldn't mod us as hard because they thought we gave up. So I think it worked because they seemed pretty fair play with their attacks. There was a reasonable amount of fails and not an over amount of 3 stars. I could be wrong, but it was fun to do the strategy at least. And we still had some pretty nice attacks on them. So here King is with Mass Loon. He basically did some suicide loons and suicide heroes up top to take out some air defenses, and then he one hound la-looned, spam la-looned the rest of the base, and it looks pretty good. Here, I'll speed this up because this is a definite 3-star now. Good job, King. Moving on to number 13, which was Stefan Roth. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but here he goes with the bow-a-loon. Starts off with a funnel warden up top and funnel queen on the left side. That most likely means there's a hound in the clan castle. And queen on the funnel is an extremely great funnel creator, as well as it won't pop the hound in the clan castle. So that's why he's doing that. After the funnel's created, it looks like he's gonna enter over that archer tower so he can take out the Inferno, Queen, and he may even get that air defense up there. He enters in Rage through that Inferno. Warden ability, nice. And all these units for the kill squad here are all ground attacking units, so they'll just ignore that hound, and he can start his Lalo section without any trouble from the hound, and it should go smoothly. And obviously he got a 3-star, so it worked. The Lalo pathing around here is really nice. The eagle goes down. He's still got plenty of spells left. Just hasting through this Inferno. He's probably gonna heal over those bottom wizard towers there. That is great. That'll save and heal all his loons back up to full health. And there's all those point defense left. They aren't gonna be able to take out the overwhelming amount of loons that he still has coming in. So this base is wrecked. Good job, Seth, with the triple. Alright. Let's move on to 16. Alex had a... What did he do? Oh, he had a bow-a-loon, it looks like. This is a weird looking base. Very lopsided. He starts off with the funnel, using that queen again on one side. These guys mostly had hound CCs, so using the queen on funnel was a really good idea, and a lot of our guys did that. He's gonna quake and open up a big section right there, and that's gonna give him access to the enemy queen and Inferno. I'm thinking his bowlers may push if they push in, they might get that, or at least one air defense up there, maybe on the ricochet. And he actually bounces and kills that eagle, which is really beneficial. He got some crazy value out of that kill squad. He's coming in with a Lalo section right now. Uses, looks like 2 hounds in haste. And since those air defense are so close, he can use less hounds and more loons, just because the loons will path to those air defense so quickly. The pathing around this base looks really good. He saves that heal for the final wizard towers, and at this point he's just got so many loons up and still has 2 loons in the bag. So this base is wrecked. He's gonna tank that 1 wizard tower with this loon that he drops in from the bottom here, and that saved that big pack of loons from possibly getting taken out. That was really nice. Now it's just cleanup. This base is wrecked. Alright. What do we have next? We have Suna here with what looks like a bow-a-loon, using that queen on funnel again. Queen Warden creates a really nice funnel. Takes out an air defense with the queen. Great value on that funnel. And he's going to jump in here with the king, bowlers, warden ability. Saves from those bomb explosions right there. And all the bowlers and king are just going to run under that hound right there. Then he starts the Lalo portion. Heavy on the loons. Again, only 2 hounds, because the air defense are so grouped up here. 2 hounds is enough to tank for a massive loons that is coming in. Still has a hound alive through all of that too. Okay. Just using haste, freezing that inferno. He's got plenty of loons alive. He's probably gonna heal on that middle. Okay, right there on those wizard towers. That's gonna keep everything alive, get it back to full health. And again, he's got so many loons up that they're just gonna overwhelm these last couple point defense. And he just has some pups cleaning up. Base destroyed. Good job, Suna. Okay. We had a couple of go bitch 3 stars, and I don't think I'll go through those, just so this video doesn't run too long. Here's my attack on this base. It was a cleanup attack from someone in our clan. So I did it a little differently so I wouldn't lure that hound with this king and queen up here. And I'll still get a ton of value for this, for just my heroes. I think that queen's going to take out 3 air defense, which is crazy. And then all I have to do from there is a 2 hound, basically spam Lalo along this right side. I saw I could lure that queen into that inferno and freeze her. So just with some haste, that freeze, my skelly spells were a little late, and that almost haunts me later, but I got the 3, so it turned out okay. At this point, loons are just kind of everywhere, and I'm just kind of seeing what I can take out and what's being tanked. So I sprinkle in the last couple loons on these archer towers up here, and everything kind of groups up top here, and I realize that queen is still alive. And I thought I was done. I thought this base, or I thought I failed at this point. But I just got really lucky that most of my, well, all my loons and minions pathed around the queen's radius of aggravation. So here, I'll speed this up. It's mostly cleanup at this point. The loons and minions will go around and clean up just about everything. And then the loons, after they get to this storage, they actually target the queen next. And this is where I got really lucky. They took her out. The loons actually took her out after my skelly spell fail. And there we go. What do we have next? 42 Big Deezy. What is this? Okay. Here's a go bitch attack. I guess I'll just go through this on ×4 speed. Just spam raid, but y'all can see how I did it at least. Just rush through a good funnel with the bowlers and witches. Hounding the CCs kind of sucks for this raid. Slows down the queen and witches a lot, but it turned out to be okay. And that queen targets that last inferno. Everything paths around real nicely and wrecks this base. That's about that. And our last raid was originally hit by Crips in our clan, and a few of our guys went through this through the cleanup process and cleaned this base up really nice with an awesome queen walk hog strat. So we'll see how he does this here. He starts the queen walk. Swamp Fox was the guy who was successful in the end, was able to convert this to 3. Starts that queen walk up there. The queen and the warden slowly walk down, taking out a few point defense, funneling with those minions there, and he has a bit of a wall breaker fail here, but ends up getting really lucky that that queen actually targets that wall. So the queen worked out in his favor that time. He queen walks that inferno, drops a really nice poison here that gets the CC king, and it's going to get the queen a little bit when it locks onto that. This queen and warden will just take out this hound here slowly. It's not ideal to charge a hound, but Crips made it work, so we were able to clean it up nicely. That queen will get in there and aggravate the queen and take her out. And at this point, he drops a king down here to tank for some point defense while he spams in some hogs. At this point, he uses the warden ability, which I think he could have saved it a little bit, but it turns out to not really harm him in the end. The warden locks onto the hogs, which gives him that buff, and that's awesome. He could have used the warden ability right through here and made the hogs invincible through this inferno, which would be nice, but still wreck the base. So many hogs left, and he still has one more heal, which he'll put over a couple point defense, 2 cannons, an X-bow, an archer tower, and just wreck this base. He still has his queen ability up, which is awesome. Plenty of cleanup. That king on bottom is still alive, cleaning up buildings. Minions on this far dark elixir storage over here. And that queen's still taking out defenses. And he's still got maybe 10 hogs up. Hogs are by far the best cleanup if you can keep them alive. Those healers luckily locked onto those hogs and kept them alive through that bomb. Awesome attack. Great cleanup, Swamp. That wraps up our war with InTheDark War Clan. It was a good effort on our side. We had a bit of bad luck. A lot of really high percent 2 stars in the 90s% and stuff. So we gave it a good shot, and it came out to 9 3 stars to 15. So we were really close. It was a lot closer than I actually thought it would be going into this war, but we gave it our all. It was a good war. Good job, regulators.